lesson on ratios. There's a couple of questions on the front. No answers to these ones on the next slide or anything, but if you do fancy having to go at those ones as the 2 lessons that we started with this week, you can do. If not, do your questions. So the first example is like the ones did just starting you off very simple. And Sam money in a ratio of 2. Sam gets 80, does Sam get? So again, we're going to set it up before. John, Sam, 2, 5, 80. If John, that one, that's moving a total, so I have a total column. That there times. So then we do this by 40 to get 200. Sam is going to get £200. Again, very similar. For example 2, this where it gets starts to get more complicated. And I have different ways, and when we're showing it's different after I've been showing you. Put it as most full in that scene. So listen, Adam some money in the ratio 1 to 6. Adam gets £45 more than Louis. It's important because Adam gets £5 more. So we don't know how Louis gets, we don't know how Adam gets the totals. So the way I found the best way of doing this is a combine method. Because we're going to be drawing you can call it some boxes. So again, this might be annoying for me, but so we'll draw some boxes just then. This just look. That's 1. So I'm just going to get 1. So you need a square. Adam get 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So we've got 6 boxes. So that's the ratio of 1 to 6. So that first bit of the lesson where we saw pictures. Now, this can be, because we can obviously see how many Adam gets. He's got here these, but how many more he's got, and that represents. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 more boxes representing 45. Remember, each box has to be worth 9. So each box is worth 9. So that's why I'm writing a 9 in there. That there must be 9. And this one here must be 9. Making this Adam with a total of 54, and Lewis having a total of £9 because he only got 1 box. So hopefully that there makes sense for that one. So again, drawing the boxes can really help. Have a go at these questions. The first, I like example 1. So you don't need to just do it the other. 4, 5, and 6 again is where you're going to have to draw the boxes. So like for Sheila, draw 2 boxes for Betsy, 5 boxes, 7 boxes for Sheila. Dean more helps. Right, pause here. Right then, hopefully you've had a go at that. So there are 20 girls in school. So 35. So I'll just quickly write these in for you. This one. So that's 12. Remember, this was the one bit harder with the boxes. So you've drawn 5 more boxes. So each bit would have been worth 3. So Betty would have 6. This one, again, you would have had 3 more boxes if you'd drawn that correctly. And then 3 more boxes, so each bit would be worth 40. So I would get 40 because it's just the one part. Again, 4, 72. Then you do your 72 because it'd be 4 extra boxes, which would be 18. So how much milkshake do I have? So that wears a bit. That's it all together. 6 parts, so 6 times 18. Give me 108. So make sure on that one you read the question, because it's not asking how much milk or syrup there is. It's asking how much milkshake do you have, so you add it together. Right. The next bit is, again, where it starts to get that a little bit more complicated. So we've got Colin, Dave, and Emma share some money. Colin gets a quarter of the money. Emma, Dave share the rest of the money in a ratio of 1 to 4. What is Dave's share of the money? So obviously, hopefully, you look at this one and think, right, at the minute, we don't know how much money they've got, how much money they're sharing, but it's asking what is his share, or we might say, what is the proportion? If we're looking at sharing or the share or the proportion, you can either have a fraction or a percentage. So because it could be a percentage or just leave it a fraction, what I'm going to do is just make up how much they're sharing. So again, it doesn't always work out the best, but a nice number, especially if you're looking at percentages, if we just pretend that they're sharing £100, then now we've got that physical amount. Colin gets a quarter, so Colin, he's going to get, let's do an equal sign, £25, leaving £75 left over. So Emma and Dave, so now this is back to the ratio. So Emma and Dave are now sharing £75 in a ratio of 1 to 4. Again, back to that second lesson, maths now. Total over 5. They've got £75 left to share. So how do you get from 5 to 75? It's 15. From there to there is times by 15. So then we've got 15 there, 60 there. So, but again, I still haven't got my answer. I know Dave would get 60, but that is only theoretical. So what is Dave's share of the money? Well, he's getting 60 out of 100. So you've either got 60%, 3/5. Any one of those answers would do. You're fine. That's his share of the money. He'd get 60 out of 100. Again, with this one, so in a company, the ratio of men to women is 4 to 1. 30% of the men are under 25 and 20% of the women are under 25. What percentage of all the people are under 25? Again, because it's got percentage in there, again, if we just pretend there is 100 people in this company, it's going to make it a lot easier. So we've got men to women, 4 to 1. Again, with my total bit, got a total of 5. That there's 100, so it's times by 20, so it's 80 men and 20 women. Now, I can use this. So 30% of the men are under the age of 25. So out of this 80, 30% are under 25. So obviously 10% is 8. So 30% will be 24. So now we know there's 24 men under the age of 25. There's 20. There's 20%. So that 20%, well, 10% is 2. So 20% is double that at 4. Nope. Yep, 10% is 2, so 4. Giving me a total. That's 4 women under 25, 24 men under 25. So that'll give me a total of 28 out of 100 people under 25 in this company, which as a percentage, that's why we did it out of 100, would be 28%. So these questions are quite difficult. So you're going to have a go at this next set of questions. Sorry, Just realised I put the answers there, so don't look at that one. Have a go at these questions and then pause it here and make sure you show all your working out. Right then, have a look at the answers. Hopefully you didn't cheat on the first one, so I put it on the wrong slide. That there was 40 out of 100. Again, send me your working out and all your work on my email so I can see how well you've done. I think